Good morning, children. In my last class, we have done exercise 11.3. Today, we shall do exercise 11.4. Okay. First question is divide the following by 10, 100, and 1000. First question is 15. Well, 15 is divided by 10. Answer will be 1.5. But why? Why 1.5? Okay, see the process. After 1 0 is there, so decimal point will be shifted one digit to the left side. So that's why I have put decimal point after 5. Okay, divided by 100. So two zeros are there after 1. So decimal point will be shifted towards the left side after 2 digit. So 0.15 here, 0.15, because two zeros are there. Decimal point, see, 15 means what? 15.0. Remember that 15 means 15.0. So decimal point will shifted one place, decimal point will be put here. Two places means 15.0. Decimal point will be shifted two places to the left side means what? 1, 2. Point will be placed here. Point will be given here. And for confirmation we put 0. Okay. This I have done in question number second part. When we multiply 15 divided by divide 100, divide 15 by 100. Okay. So decimal point has been given after 2 digits. Now 15 divided by 1000, here 3 zeros are there after 1. So decimal point will be given after 3 digits. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 0 was not there. We have put 0 ourselves to make it 3-digit numbers. Okay, 15 can be written as 0, 1, 5 also. And decimal point has been given after 3 digits. That is 1, 2, 3. Okay, then point. And for confirmation we put 0. Clear, children? Yes. Now come to question number 2. Question number 2, part A. Question is same question. Okay, we have to shift the decimal point only when we divide the number by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and so on. Okay, according to the number of zeros, okay, you have to shift the decimal point only. Okay, don't have to do that long division method. Okay, if you do the long division method also, you will get the same answer. Okay, but no need to do that. Okay, this is the shortcut process. So 16.48 divided by 10 means what? What we have to do? Just shift the decimal point one place to the left side, because after 1 0 is there. Okay, so it will be 1.648. Understood? Now see, part B. 48.7 divided by 1000. In this case, how many zeros are there after 1? 3 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3. So this decimal point will be shifted 3 places to the left side. But here only 2 digits are there. See, only 48 is there. We have to make 48, that is a 2-digit number, into 3-digit number by giving 0. Okay. So 0.0487. Okay. And for confirmation we put 1 0 this side. Okay, we have shifted 3 places. See, 48 was there, for decimal point was in this position decimal point was there, and we have shifted this decimal point after 3 digits, that is 1, 2, 3. We have put the decimal point here. Okay, fine. See, part E. 5 divided by 100. In this case what we have to do? Write 5 here. After 1, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. So 1, 2, and then give the decimal point. and for confirmation there is no digit to the leftmost side, we have put 0. Okay children? Yes. Now come to this next exercise 11.5. Okay, you should pause the video to note it down. Okay, yes, exercise 11.5. These are word problems. See, first question is Rani bought washing powder for rupees 360.50, wheat for rupees 140, bread for rupees 27.50, biscuits for 33.60. Find the total amount spent by her. So, in this question, children, what we have to do? We have to add these together. Okay, you have to add these together. What? First, the cost of Rani bought washing powder. So first of all, we have to write cost of washing powder. Okay, cost of washing powder. Cost of washing powder is equal to rupees 360.50. 360.50 means 360 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, and cost of wheat, what is the cost of wheat? Cost of wheat is rupees 140. Rupees 140. Rupees 140 will be written as 140.00. Okay, and then bread, cost of bread is equal to rupees. What is the cost of bread? Cost of bread is 27 rupees 50 paisa. Hence rupees 27.50. 27.50. And then cost of biscuit. Cost of biscuit. Cost of biscuits is how much? Rupees 33.60. 33.60 means 33 rupees 60 paisa. Add this together. Total cost. What you will write? Total cost. Yes. Total cost. What will be the total cost? Add this together. Okay, here it will be 0, then 6, then give the decimal point, then 1, then 6, 5. So total cost will be 561 rupees and 60 paisa. Okay, 561 rupees and 60 paisa. This will be the answer. Okay, pause the video to note it down. Now, next question. Next question. Question number 2 and 3 both are, I think, addition. Okay. Now see question number 4. Question number 4 is Mona went to the market with rupees 158.60. She purchased some vegetables for rupees 117.85. How much money is left? When there is left means what? You have to subtract. Okay. So what will be the Mona went to the market? Total amount of money. Okay, total amount of money. Or you can write amount of money brought. Amount of money brought is how much? 158.60. 158.60. Okay. Now she purchased some vegetables for rupees this much. So cost of vegetables. What is the cost of vegetables? He spent on vegetables how much? Rupees 117.85. 117.85. Okay, this much money she has spent. Now how much money will be left with her? You have to subtract. Okay, we have to subtract. After subtracting, how much we are getting? We are getting 40 rupees 75 paisa. Okay, you can subtract by your own and see the answer is rupees 40.75. Okay, now see question number 9. Okay, question number 9 is the cost of a school uniform is rupees 625.75. Gopal bought 15 such uniform set for his shop. Okay, how much money did he spend in all? Okay, here what you have to write, cost of one set of uniform is this much. Cost of one set of uniform, cost of one set of uniform is equal to how much? Rupees 625.75. Rupees 625.75. Okay, rupees 625.75. So cost of how many uniforms? 15 set of uniforms. 15 set of uniforms will be what? You have to multiply. Okay, 625.75 multiplied by 15. Okay, multiply it by 15. Okay, ignore the decimal point. Simple multiplication you do. Simple multiplication. Will be 312,875. 3 plus then multiply by 1. It will be 1 5 5. Then 7 5 2 6. Okay, 62575. 62575. Yes. Now add this together. Here will be 5. Then 7 plus 5 12. Carry 1. Then here 6 8 3 9. Okay, and give the decimal point after 2 digit 1 2, because after 2 digit decimal point is there. Here also we have to give the decimal point. So the answer will be 9,386 rupees and 25 paisa. This is 5. Okay, 25 paise. This one will be the answer, 9386.25. Okay. Note it down. Pause the video and note it down. Now I should solve which question. The last one I'll explain you. Okay, how to do the last question. This is question number 10. Okay. How to do the last question? Yes, I am reading the question for you. Shubham bought 6 pens costing rupees 23.25 each and 12 pencil costing rupees 4.50 each. How much did he get back if he paid the shopkeeper rupees 200? Okay. So what you have to do? Cost of 6 pencils. So Shubham bought 6 pencils. Costing rupees 23 each means what? cost of one pencil, cost of one pens, not pencil, or cost of one pen is rupees 23.50. What will be the cost of 6 pens? 23.50 into 6. And cost of one pencil is rupees 4.50. So cost of 12 pencils will be rupees 4.50 into 12. Then total cost will be added together. What will be the sum? Subtract the sum from 200 rupees, because he has given 200 rupees note or total amount of 200 rupees. Okay. So how to do it? Cost of direct you can write cost of what? 6 pens. Cost of 6 pens. Cost of 6 pens is equal to 23 point rupees 23.25 into 6. Whatever the answer you write here, and cost of 12 pencils is equal to rupees 4.50 into 12. Okay, multiply together. Okay, you can do the multiplication here and write the answer here. So after multiplying, how much we are getting here? We shall get how much? 6 into 223.25 into 6 will be 139.50. 139.50 and 450.12. 4.50 into 12. Okay, the answer will be 54.50. 54.50. Add these together. Total cost. Total cost is coming rupees 193.50. How much money we have given to the shopkeeper? Rupees 200. Okay. So this much money we have spent. So we have to subtract 200 can be written as 200.00 and bring this down 193.50. Subtract these together. Subtraction will be done. So after subtraction we shall get only how much? Only 6.50. Okay, this will be the answer. Okay. You can write like this also, children. The cost of unitary method also you can use. Cost of one pen is equal to 23.25. Therefore, cost of 6 pen is equal to rupees 23.25 into 6. Then you can write this. Cost of one pencil is rupees 4.50. Cost of 12 pen will be this much. Okay, 4.50 into 12. Then this will be the answer. Add this together, total cost. This will be total cost. Okay, total cost of pen and pencil will be rupees 193.50 and subtract this 1.50 and this one will be the answer after subtraction. So money left with him, or you can write money left, okay, is equal to this much. Money left with this will to this much, that is 6.50, 6 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, thank you children, thank you very much.